Hello, it's Jan again. Hey, I had a few more things that I want to talk to you about. So what is a typical day like at Waterfall Villas? Well, first of all, there's absolutely nothing to do at Waterfall Villas, which is fine by us. We went there to get healthy, for me to read books, de-stress, eat healthy, and just get healthy. So the fact that there wasn't anything to do was not a big deal, really. But I just want to let y'all know, in case you think you're going to go, and if there's a pool, or if there's a beach nearby, or if there's shopping nearby, or if there's something to do nearby. So typical days, you wake up, they give you a time you can go eat breakfast. You go eat breakfast, go back to your room for a couple of hours, go down for lunch, go back to your room for a couple of hours, go eat supper, go back to your room for a couple more hours, go to bed. So it's boring if you don't have something planned out, or if you don't bring books. I brought a bunch of books, so I was glad that I had that downtime because I wanted to read. But we did have our son with us, and we told her we were bringing our son, and he was bored out of his mind. I mean, completely bored out of his mind. There's nothing near Waterfall Villas, the biggest town, the nice beaches that aren't rocky and that are really nice that you can actually do something. You're talking 4 hours away. The nearest town was, oh my gosh, I guess it was about 4 hours away. There's a little bitty town that has one street in it that they call a town. And it's got a beach, but it's a rocky beach, so there's big rocks everywhere. So if you're trying to sit on the beach, the waves come and these rocks just hit you. The only way you can get around is by a taxi. No one speaks English there. It's very rare you find someone that speaks English or understands English. What I didn't like is that the owners, the wife was never there except for to teach yoga, which that's another video all by itself because that was a complete joke. Her yoga is a complete joke. So the husband was there. He would be there to serve you breakfast, lunch, and supper, and then he would leave. So they never were on the site. And all their staff speak Spanish and Spanish only. So you can't communicate with the staff whatsoever unless you know Spanish. So he would come, do the breakfast, lunch, supper thing, ask you, do you want to do any excursions? He would line up the excursions for you. Everything's very expensive. So on top of spending $15,000 for this trip, you know, you're going to spend $500 in this excursion by the time you pay for 2 people, 3 people, which I never went. I stayed and read books. So for 2 people, you have to line up a taxi. Even if you wanted to go down the street to the rocky beach, you had to get a taxi. And good luck if you didn't line all that up the day before with Franco, the owner, the husband, because if you didn't, then you're stuck. You're stuck there with nothing. There's no TV. There's nothing to do there. The only thing that's at Waterfall Villas is like 6 or 7 rooms and a place where you go down the stairs and you eat breakfast or you eat the food. That's all there is to it. The waterfalls, there's barely any water running, and we went in May 2015. There's barely any water running. We would walk on the rocks, you know, because there's hardly any water running, and next thing I know, we had leeches all over our legs. They're teeny tiny baby leeches, but the water has a ton of leeches there, so you can't even get in that water. So unless you're planning on spending a ton of money, there's just not a whole lot to do where this place is located, where the resort's located. There's not a lot to do at all whatsoever. And so on top of spending $15,000, you're going to spend a ton more just to be able to get off of the resort and go do something. There's not anything you can do nearby. So I just want to warn you of that. So, you know, just check all that out. Price out all these excursions and all that stuff. I mean, you know, if you were just going to go for one day and check out the rainforest, I mean, it's beautiful. Yes, it's beautiful. The surroundings were beautiful, no doubt about it. But there was absolutely nothing to do. So I wanted to give y'all the heads up on that because I don't want y'all to be misled by the website like we were, that things were close by and that there was a nice beach nearby. The monkeys they show in the trees are not at that rainforest. There's like a reserve close by that you can go view the monkeys, but it's not at their resort. So a lot of the pictures they show there aren't even at their resort. So please beware. Like I said, Fatea treated us so wonderful when we were dealing by email. I felt like she was very accommodating. I thought, wow, this lady is fantastic. All my email exchanges with her were fantastic. I'd ask about certain things. Told her we had a very strict diet, that we're all trying to get healthy. And she was like, oh yeah, we can do that. We can do this. We can do this. And then the moment things go wrong, I don't even know what to say. It's not her anymore. I even told her, I said, we didn't come here to eat gluten. We have Lyme disease. We're trying to get healthy. I'm trying to lose weight and get healthy. I want to be around for my son when he grows up. I have several health problems. And so the fact that we stated these facts to her, that it was a health retreat for us, that we have Lyme disease, that health was important to us, and we were still fed oatmeal and pancakes and, pasta. I can tell you, every meal was pasta and rice. I'm like, no, where's the vegetables? Where's the raw food? You can make meals out of raw food. I've got, they should know this. So anyway, just be leery. Like I said, if you have any issues, if you go down there and you're disappointed and you wholeheartedly talk to Fatea about it and tell her, look, I'm upset. I spent a lot of money here. This is not what I expected. She's going to flip a switch and you are going to see the real Fatea. I promise. It's a damn show. So hold on to your pocketbooks because she's going to keep every bit of your money. Doesn't matter if you spent $15,000 on your trip or not. You're not going to get a dime back. So anyway, be leery. And if you still insist on going, take some books, something. But good luck to you.